Right now I am talking about this book over here, Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Lord of the Rings, Part 1, The Fellowship of the Rings. Well, Fellowship of the Ring. One ring. This book has two themes which I like. It is heroism, or heroism, I don't know how you say it, and it's also mythology. The reason why is that this book has so many mythical stuff, like ponies. Yeah. There's also kings and magic, which can only happen in fairy tales, which this is. Or elves. See this? Elves. It says elves. Yeah, I love elves. And it's about this hobbit. He is chosen to save the world in this book. Another thing about why I love mythology is because they can make up magical stuff, like scales and wondrous places. In this book there are many different places like Weathertop, or the Men of the West, or Amansul. I love these names because they're so out of ordinary, which I like. And it's also like creatures who are big, like orcs or trolls. 3 quotes from the book are, "My dear Frodo," exclaimed Gandalf, "hobbits really are amazing creatures, as I have said before. You can learn all that there is to know about their ways in a month, and yet after 100 years, they can still surprise you at a pinch. I hardly expected to get such an answer, not even from you. But Bilbo made no mistake in choosing his heir, though he little thought how important it would prove. I am afraid you are right. The ring will not be able to stay hidden in the Shire much longer, and for your own sake, as well as for others, you'll have to go and leave the name of Baggage behind you." Another quote is, "In the south the realm of Gondor long endured, and for a while its splendor grew, recalling somewhat of the might of Numenor ere it fell. High towers that people built, and strong places, and havens, and many ships, and the winged crown of the kings of men was held in awe by the folk of many tongues. The chief city was Osgiliath, citadel of the stars, through the midst of which the river flowed, and Minas Ithil they built, tower of the rising moon, eastward upon the shoulder of the mountains of shadow, and westward at the feet of the white mountains, Minas Anor they made, tower of the setting sun." Another quote is, "The company retreated to the other side of the chamber, but they had no chance to fly yet. There was a blow on the door that made it quiver, and then it began to grind slowly open, driving back the wedges. A huge arm and shoulder, with a dark skin of greenish scales, was thrust through the widening gap. Then a giant, flat, toolish foot was forced through below." There was a dead silence afterwards. You should read it, and you should watch it.